Hi, I'm Christina with Gathering Joy, and I help women who are homemakers and hustlers to get organized, make money from home, and celebrate every day so you can chase your dreams and claim your joy. And one of the things that I am most passionate about is helping women to make money from home and to stay connected with their families through that process, because I fully believe that you can have balance in your life and that we can earn a little bit of money and still be present as moms for our families. So one of the best ways I know of for women to make money at home is through network marketing. It's also called direct sales or multi-level marketing. If you're not familiar with those terms, that is an industry where you can kind of buy into a business at a relatively low cost. You're basically starting your very own business, and you make money by selling products directly to the customers and by growing a team and training them to do the same thing. So you're helping your customers and you're helping other people to make money from home too, which I just find fascinating about the multi-level marketing industry. And what I'm doing here with Gathering Joy is featuring some women who are being successful in the direct sales to kind of tell us a little bit about their business, why they love the business. So if you're interested in starting your own business, you can get some ideas about that. And also to tell us about their products, because I don't know if you've used any of these products, but just about every one of these direct sales companies I've purchased from, they're some of the best products on the market. So when your friends are telling you, when they're raving about them, they usually are really being honest. They're not just trying to make a sale. So in fact, most people get into it because they love the product so much. So today I have Emily, and she's going to tell us about her business. Hi, Emily.
Hi.
Hi, start off telling us a little bit about yourself and your family.
Okay, so my name is Emily Carroll. I am a mother of two boys. Easton is 2. He turned 2 in December. I had to think about it. And we just had Maddox. Maddox was born on January 26th, so he's not even a month old yet. So,
Wow.
yeah,
I didn't
still
realize
trying
it
to
was
get
that
into that.
soon. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I'm starting over with the figuring out the mom thing again.
Definitely.
So different. But I'm with Perfectly Posh. It is a skincare business. We call it pampering skincare. And I've been with it since February of 2014. So 3
Awesome.
years, just celebrated 3 years. And I actually started with the company and then found out I was pregnant with Easton. So it kind of like hit at a good time
Yeah.
because I was already home, had quit my job because I was miserable. And so it kind of hit at a good time. So everything is very affordable. When I was looking into Posh, that was one thing I was looking for, was something that I could afford. So I kind of just did it on a whim. Like I come from a family of direct sales. My mom sold Mary Kay
Okay.
my entire life, pretty much. Both my sisters were with direct sales. My cousin was with direct sales, and so I kind of wanted to find something for me. So I did a lot of research and wanted to find something that I was passionate about because I knew if I didn't,
Yeah.
if I just joined randomly, oh, this looks good, then I wasn't going to be excited about it. And I actually hosted a party. I found the nearest consultant around me, which there was only 2 at the time. So I contacted, kind of Facebook
Wow.
stalked her for a little while. And then we actually had a mutual friend. And so I contacted our friend, was like, hey, she legit, what about this?
Yeah.
And she had been using the products forever and was like, hey, I really like these products. Do it. Go for it. So I was like, well, okay,
So how did
had
you first find out about Perfectly Posh? Did you do
my
a search or
sister,
something?
actually, my sister who had joined with Pampered Chef, she had,
Mhm.
when she was looking for a company, she actually found Posh when they first started, like at the very beginning when they had just come out. They hadn't been in business for a year yet, and she found
Right.
it. And she looked into it, but just wasn't really sure with it being new. It's kind of, that leap of faith, especially when
Right.
it's a brand new company. And so when I started looking, she's like, well, hey, I looked at this. Why don't you check into it? I really liked the products, but she just never, she never ordered anything, but she liked the idea behind it and everything like that. So I started doing research, looking up reviews, things like that. And
So how long has the company been around?
just 5 years. Actually October of last year was 5 years. So,
Wow. Okay. So,
and
and
I've been
they're
with it for
growing.
3. So
Yeah. That's awesome. Great. I know my husband always thinks that with any of these businesses, you've got to get in at the right time. And I know there's something to that. But, when there's a business that's doing well, but hasn't gotten to that explosive growth phase yet, that's an excellent time to get into it. I know.
oh
So,
yeah, and we've done the explosive phase, and like even like the computer and everything is like, oh my gosh, what's going on?
yeah.
Because
Wow.
the growing pains and things like that. But when you love the products and you love the company, and I've met the CEO, and I've met the founders and all of that.
That's awesome.
When you really, you you can tell they love what they do. They support you, you know. So
tell me
you work
more
through
about the
those people.
products.
I do have a couple here. Actually, we have everything's under $25, which is
Very
really
affordable.
which is why I like it so much. They're naturally based. We have anything from hair care to foot care to anything in between. That's kind of my little
Yeah.
in a nutshell. And we have a buy 5 get the 6th free all the time. So you can pick your favorite 5 products and get something else for free. So I actually just bring my top 6 products just to kind of show. But like we have face washes, and the reason I do it, let me back up. I struggled with acne since I was in 5th grade. So I've always had skin issues, struggled with it. I was one that when I was in like the 5th grade, I was like sneaking in my sister's makeup, covering up, never felt comfortable in my own skin. And
that's amazing, because I was just thinking, like, your skin looks fantastic today.
Thank you. And yes, I did put makeup on, but even through makeup, like you could tell, like it was,
right.
I mean, not that I had the worst acne ever, and I won't say that, there were people that had it worse off than I did, but my confidence level was practically zero. I never felt comfortable in my own skin. In fact, in high school, like my hair's always been kind of long, and in high school, I literally hid behind my hair like I was this person.
Yes.
I never tucked it behind my ears. I was like, no, we can't do that. I was just very uncomfortable and wasn't happy with my skin. And I was one that had tried everything, every over-the-counter product, had been to the dermatologist, did the Proactive and all of that. Tried it all. None of it works. And started using Posh, and within a month my skin cleared up and it has stayed clear. So that's why. That's my why. It first started out, just okay, I kind of want to do something for myself, and then it turned out that these products worked for me, and I love all of them. So I mean, and if there's a product that I don't like, I'm going to be honest about it. I'm not one that's like, oh, they're all great and wonderful here.
Right.
I'm going to be honest with you, but everybody's, opinion is different. So that's why I do what I do with the products, because I firmly believe
because they work for you. Yeah.
Yes, they work for me. So that's my why. And actually, when I do home parties, I bring my before and after photo to show people. Because it's one of those things. I was actually pretty confident when I first started using them. I was like, these are going to work. I know they're going to work. So I took my before picture. I was like, these have to work. And they did. And so now I'm like, and when I get compliments on how my skin looks, it really brings me to tears. Like I want to hug everybody when they're like, your skin looks flawless. I'm like, thank you. Because it's the first time I've heard it. I'm 28 years old, and that's, these past 3 years, the first time I've actually been, like I said, comfortable in my own skin and actually love, looking in the mirror and see what
find something that works for you.
So the products, though, like I said, they're naturally based, and they don't have all the crazy fillers and things like that. All the chemicals, they're paraben free. We're cruelty free also, so that's important. We do have some vegan products, because I know a lot of people that are into strictly vegan. So we have like face washes. This is one of our popular ones, the BFF. I use this to help clear up my skin. I use a variety of stuff, but these are some of my favorites. So the BFF. And they're all fun names too, like fun names and fun packaging. So, it's even like this one, Moisturize 911. I cannot live without this moisturizer, because, if you ever use any kind of skin regimen, you need a good moisturizer.
Yes.
The Cackle Spackle, which is one of the masks I use to kind of help clear up my skin.
That's a funny thing.
I know. And it smells like spearmint, so it's really, really good. And it goes on black, like solid black.
Oh, wow.
So you feel like you're really doing something. When you have a mask and it's like, it goes on clear, you're like, well, okay, I got a mask on. But this one goes on black and you're like, yes, I'm working my skin. It's got charcoal in it, so that's why it helped with the acne. And then I can't live without my snarky bars.
Snarky bars. So what is that?
They're exfoliating bars. It's kind of like a scrub, but in a bar form.
Oh, cool. So do you use it on your face, your body, or
no,
anything?
Not on your face. These are very scrubby, but I use it like I use these to shave with, and it helps me not have razor burn, which I have had razor burn my entire life. And so I shave with snarkies, or use them in the elbows, knees, real dry areas.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And we have really awesome hand creams. Everybody has dry hands. Most everybody I know, at least. And ours have they're non-greasy, which is really good.
Oh,
so
yeah.
They absorb into the skin. So, and they all smell amazing. And the last thing that I have, which I was a body wash person through and through. You could not convince me otherwise. I hated soaps. I was not, and it took me a while. We have chunks. These are our soaps. And
that looks like lavender. Is that?
It is.
Like, I
It
love
is.
lavender.
It smells just like lavender. This is one of my favorites. This is actually in our new catalog. It just came out, so I had to order it. I was like, and I had like 8 of them in there. I had a bulk order, and it's like a bunch of people were ordering these because when they saw the lavender, they like went crazy.
Yes.
The whole box smelled like lavender. I was like, oh my gosh, this smells so good. But like I said, I was body wash girl. You could not convince me otherwise. And it took me a while to get out. And I was like, okay, yeah, here's our chunks. They're big. Here. You know, I haven't used one. I don't know. And so finally I was like, okay, I'm going to break down. I'm going to use one. And this is all I've used ever since.
I've gotten where I really love to use soaps because I'm looking for more natural products. And like you said, you know, the body washes a lot of times are not so great, you know, chemical wise. So
yeah.
I've got
We have body washes, but they don't last as long. And our chunks last a long time.
Yeah.
For me. I've been doing testing like because I'm a nerd when it comes to this kind of stuff. So I actually wrote down the date that I started one and wrote down the date when it finally was like to the ittiest bittiest bit that I couldn't do anything with. And now my circumstances were I had a loofah sponge pocket thing.
Okay,
I don't know how to explain it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like you put the soap inside it.
Yeah, and you use it. I mean, it's a loofah, so you use it just, you know, straight on your body. And I had it up out of the water, and I was the only one using it, and it lasted me 6 months.
Wow, 6 months.
But I did another, like I said, I'm a nerd. I did another way and just used it, just the bar itself, just using it on my body, and it only lasted like a month. So, but hey, get you a soap pocket. And
yeah, I'm gonna have to try that. Okay, so what does a typical day look like in your business?
My business.
Are you working all the time? I doubt it.
No,
with a brand new baby.
I'm not right now. Like I said, I'm trying to get back into home parties because home parties are my favorite. So, I stopped in January because I knew he was going to be due, but in January, but I didn't know.
Yeah.
You know, he was due the 24th, so he was 2 days late. But that little waiting game, so I took January off, and I'm gonna start back in March, trying to get you know, those home parties booked.
So that's most of how you run your business is through the home parties?
Yeah, I do a lot through Facebook, but not Facebook parties. I personally don't do Facebook parties. I've tried them and they didn't work for me. Yeah. And so, you know, I hate that disappointment for my hostesses when they're not able to, you know, take advantage of, you know, their rewards. So home parties just always work better for me. They're fun. I like the contact. I like, you know, seeing people's reactions, and especially with these kind of products, people want to try them. People want to smell them. People want to, you know, get in and play with them, because that's what I'd say. I bring all my stuff. All right, let's get in. Let's play.
Yeah, so get hands-on to see what it's like.
Yeah. So a typical day for me, like I said, I kind of, with a newborn, you know, you just kind of have to work with the minutes that they're quiet, which is, you know, they're never quiet at the same time. So like right now, Easton's napping, but Maddox is, you know, fussy. So
I can't imagine, because my son is almost the same age as your oldest, and I don't know how I'd do anything if I had a newborn on hand also.
Yeah, so I kind of just work in between, or after they've gone to bed. Weekends when my husband's here, you know, I kind of do, you know, little things here and there. I do a lot from my phone.
Right.
You know, our company gives us a lot of graphics and information and everything like that, so it's easy just to, you know, copy it and send it out. Or I'd like to take pictures myself of the products or what I'm using that day, and that's how I market. I don't really sell, or I try not to, you know. I literally, because I use these products daily, so I just take a picture of what
show
I'm
your lifestyle.
And just share it. That's kind of how I work my business, is just sharing what I'm doing in that particular moment.
And then do you reach out to people directly to ask them to host parties, or do they come to you more?
I have reached out. I have, you know, some people that were interested, but not at that time. So, you know, you write those lists down and, okay, can I contact you this time? Oh yeah, contact me after the new year. Okay, I'll do that. So I have my list of people. I did at the end of last year, I did just kind of post randomly on my Facebook that I was looking. I had 3 spots available and I needed to book those, and, you know, I gave away some freebies and got those parties booked, and, you know.
Oh, that's good. That's a good idea. So you've been with the company 3 years. Are you at a leadership level, or is that something you want for your business?
I do. I've only promoted, I promoted twice. Everybody starts out at protege, and then you go pink and pink plus 1, and then so on. And the highest level is premier. And then we have different levels of premier, silver premier, gold premier, platinum premier. Okay. So it kind of goes up from there. I am a pink plus 1. So I have
Okay, so you promoted a few times, yeah.
I promoted twice. And so that was like a super, super happy day for me. And I do want to grow my business. I've got a great team. Some people, are a little slow at getting started, and that's fine because I was slow myself. So I don't, think anything of it when everybody's like, I'm trying. I know you're trying. I can tell.
Yeah,
you can see.
you grow it at that's one thing about owning your own business is you work it at your time. If you're gonna need to take off a month to have a baby, you do, right?
You do what you got to do. So.
Yeah, awesome. Well, do you have any specials or bonuses or anything going on right now that you wanted to share with us?
We've got a lot of bundles that are going on right now. And then we do have a promotion with our starter kit. They've actually revamped our starter kits to make it better for everybody, which I really like what they're doing. And if I could restart, I totally would, because it's that good. Instead of having like most, businesses, when you start, they give you all of these tools and the products themselves and the business things, and you get at everything and you're just like, okay, I'm super excited, but what do I do with this?
Right.
And so they've actually revamped it where they give you the products, but they're giving you a credit to get the business tools that you want. So that cool. People, if you do home parties, then you need the order forms and the catalogs and things like that. But if you solely do your business on Facebook, you don't need those catalogs. Those catalogs are kind of pointless, unless you're mailing them out, constantly. So they've revamped it to where, like I said, that you get a credit so you can get the business tools that you need.
That's really good.
That you'll use for your business. So I really like that. And we have mini healer sticks, which we have skin sticks that can be used for like all kinds of things. And the healer was one of the very first products that Posh came out with, and it's still in our catalog because it's still one of our number one products. And so they have mini healer sticks that for the people that sign up through the end of the month, that they can share our number one product with people. And they're really cute too.
Yeah, and handy to have around, I bet. So what is your favorite thing about the business?
Flexibility and the products. Obviously, like you said, I can, if I need to take a month off to have a baby, I can do that. Yeah. I can work around my kids. I can work around, from home. And the products, like I said, I love the products. I fully believe in them. I back them up, I mean, I don't claim to know everything there is to know about skincare. I have learned a lot from doing this about ingredients and things that I wasn't, I didn't know beforehand. But that's one thing I like, is that it is teaching me, things that I never thought about before.
Yeah, they're fun, they're safe, they're natural, and they work. So
yeah, and I use them on my kids. Like I used them on Easton since the day he was born, so I know it's safe for him. I don't, I don't have to second guess. I mean, there's some products that we have, maybe the essential oils or whatever, that are in them. And I'm like, I don't know that he should have that at his age, that type of thing. But most everything, I mean, it's because it's naturally based. I feel completely comfortable using it on him, and now I'm using it on Maddox. So
awesome. Well, one last question. What advice do you have for other people who are wanting to start out in network marketing, or maybe looking to grow a business from home?
Pace yourself.
It's a really good one.
Yeah, pace yourself and don't expect it to happen overnight. A lot of people sometimes will join thinking that they're going to make money the week before they get their kit. That they're going to get in there and they're going to hit premiere the next day. And that doesn't happen. There are a bunch of successful stories that it only took somebody a month, and they had to work. It just, you get those people that think this is an easy way out. That it's not work, but it is. You do have to work every day. You have to push yourself, and you have to get yourself out there, which is, get out of your comfort zone. That's the hard one. So that's my advice, is just to, pace yourself and be willing to work.
Yeah, I think that's excellent. I actually heard someone the other day she was wanting to join a company for the bonus that someone was offering, and she said, do I have to do anything to earn it? They were like, well, yeah. You just join and then money away. Yeah, definitely pace yourself. I have a hard time with patience in my business, so yes, definitely pace yourself and be patient, and then also expect to work for it. That's excellent advice, Emily.
I have to be honest with I've been in it 3 years, and it was a slow start for me. It took me a while to promote that first time, and then once I did, I was like, okay, I'm ready to go, and then it took me another 2 years to promote the second time. So it's not I mean, I may not be the best person
But
to,
you're staying consistent with it, and that's the
but I
key
keep
too.
at it because I mean, you know, like I said, I fully believe in the products. I love the company. I love everything about it, and I'm not going to stop just because I had a slow month. Um,
Right. And if
so
you had,
that's
you would have never gotten to where you are now. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm going to keep going, and I would love, you know, I love to help new team members out, you know, and try to get them going. And what's funny is I kind of, if I can, you know, explain this, I thought that I would need this huge team to promote to Pink Plus One. I was like, I've got to have that team. I've got to have that team. I won't be able to promote, you know, as a team if I don't have them. And I promoted to Pink Plus One because of one team member.
Wow.
Me and
That's
her worked our tails off, and both of us promoted. I was able to promote to Pink Plus One, and she was able to promote to Pink, and she promoted to Pink within her first month.
that's
So she worked her
fantastic.
tail off. So it's not about how many people you have on your team. It's who you have on your team. You know, quality, not quantity. You don't need a full team. You just need that good person. So
That's excellent. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. And I mean, I think you've shared some fantastic points
I hope so. I'm
about the
terrible at these
business
things.
and what it's like. No, I really do. I really think so. And for those of you watching, thank you so much for joining us. I hope that you have gotten some valuable information from this. I do think that direct sales is an excellent opportunity for moms to make money from home, and even anybody, not just moms, but particularly if you are wanting to be at home with your kids, or if you're looking for that flexibility, that offers that just an opportunity for you to make money and have a flexible career that really nothing else does. And like Emily has given us some great advice, and I will link to her website so that you can go and check out her products and order from her. You know, she's got that great buy 5 get 1 free deal, and the bonus or the intro opportunity if you'd like to join her team. Clearly, she's got a great team going, and she can coach you on how to make some money. And
And
I
I'm
think,
always available for anybody that has questions about anything, just the
okay.
products or whatever. I mean, I love talking about it, obviously, but I won't like talk your ear off. If you ask me questions, I will answer. So,
Awesome. All right, so we'll link to your website, and anybody can reach you that way. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you all can go out and chase your dreams and find your joy. Bye.